The bomber, the provoker, the rebuilder. On August 19th, 1945, Charles Sweeney purposely dropped the atomic bomb on Nagasaki. Instantly, 40,000 people were annihilated. There's a story about a person who survived. He crawled out of a building and walked to what remained in his town, a bell tower. He climbed to the top of the tower and he rang the bell. When the other survivors heard the bell, they came out into the streets and began to rebuild. The Japanese people were furious at both the Americans for dropping the bomb and equally furious at the emperor who provoked the Americans to drop it. But they transformed that anger into energy to rebuild. Now, I share this story with you because one of our private workers shared with me about his relationship ending. He described it as if a bomb was dropped on his heart. And then he said, "I survived. I worked it out. I can see my role as the provoker. As soon as I realized that I provoked it, I had a sense of peace, and I recognized that it was now time to rebuild." Within all of us, we have a bomber, a provoker, and a rebuilder. And each of those parts of us is part of the drama of life. And each of those parts of us is here to help us live into the purpose of our lives. And that purpose is to allow us to contribute to the world. Let's work this out. Write 25 to 30 words that best describe your relationship with your bomber self, provoker self, and rebuilder self. Again, listen carefully. Write 25 to 30 words to best describe your relationship with your bomber self, your provoker self, and your rebuilder self. You've got 1 minute. Begin. Good work. Bomber, provoker, rebuilder. All parts of us. I'm Joe Stump, your guide by your side. And this is a 1-minute private workout. Have an amazing and fascinating day, cultivating a relationship with the bomber, the provoker, the rebuilder.